Hey y'all, Rick Sky here, and I wanted to post a follow-up review of the PlayStation 5. Now, I just went with the digital because I didn't want to have to deal with a disc. I would never buy a disc, so why pay more for the disc version? So, yeah, what do I think about the PlayStation 5 after playing with it for, I don't know, it's been several weeks now. Check out my unboxing video. You can see when I unboxed it. Well, for starters, the experience has been very positive, and you can see I've got it up over here. I'm downloading some games, and that's something I wanted to point out, is that if it's PlayStation 4, like this Hitman 2 that I'm downloading now, if it's PlayStation 4, it can store the PS4 games and play the PS4 games from a cheap external USB hard drive. This is just a standard 2 terabyte USB hard drive that I picked up. So PS4 games, you can store and play from the external storage. Now, the kicker here is that with PS5 games, at least currently, you can only play them from the internal storage. But if you say there's something you didn't want to play for a while and you wanted to archive it, you could archive your PlayStation 5 game to your external storage. But when you wanted to play your PS5 game again, you would have to copy it back over to the internal storage. Minor gripe there. I mean, and again, I'm not a big gamer, man. I play Call of Duty. I play Battlefield. Just casually play a few of those. I used to be a pretty hardcore gamer, but man, I'm an old dude now. I can't be playing games. I gotta go out and pursue career opportunities. So yeah, I still enjoy it though, and I'll say being a gamer, I mean, I started when Wolfenstein 3D existed on the 286 computer. So, I've been playing games for a long time, man. And I will say, as old as I am, this is the best controller that I've ever held, that I've ever used. And I even dropped it on my cheap fake hardwood floor by accident, and it didn't even damage it. So, a true testament to the quality. I like how it's got USB recharge built in. You don't have to buy any of those aftermarket battery packs like you do for the competitor's console. It just comes with it built in, and you can use this little charging cable. But what I do, I've got a charging cable over here in the side of my, my studio. It's a little USB-C cable, and I charge with that. I just put the controller right there. And then that way I can charge the PS5's controller while the PS5 is turned off, because I don't leave it on all the time, man. I'm trying to save electricity. But yeah, you can see the download, the interface, the menu system on the PS5 is very intuitive. And what I like the most, I am against, and comment below, tell me what you think. I cannot stand Windows. I'm a Unix guy. I use Linux. I use FreeBSD. I use Mac OS because Mac OS is Unix. I cannot stand Windows. And if I'm trying to zone out for a few minutes and improve my hand-eye coordination playing a video game, I don't want to see Windows. I like that this is not a Windows operating system. This is Sony PlayStation 5's operating system. It's very clean, intuitive, very easy to navigate, just does the job well. I've never had the PS5 crash, so that's a positive. And, it's easy to keep the firmware up to date. It just does it automatically, both the controller and the PS5 itself. But I've really enjoyed it. I mean, this is, and again, I'm an older guy. I've been playing video games my entire life, but, I'm not a hardcore gamer anymore because I run businesses, man. I can't just play games all the time, but I still think gaming is important, for your hand-eye coordination. And not just that, but, I found that if I spend 20 minutes or so playing a game, that, just my overall well-being is improved. My stress is reduced, and I improved my hand-eye coordination, and it's just a great experience. And this thing just feels so good. The controller, I've never used a video game controller this nice. Sony has knocked it out of the park. The only thing I thought was kind of wonky, and this is just a design. I wouldn't call it a a negative comment, but it could be perceived as negative. That base that I had to attach, and check out my video how I attached the base to the PS5. That was kind of goofy. So, you know, to have a system that looks so nice and performs so well, it was just kind of a wonky situation, man, attaching that base. And again, there was no problem. It's just weird. Like, why did I have to attach the base like I did on the PS5? It was just, you know, you got this high-end piece of tech, awesome graphics, awesome audio, awesome interface, just all around perfect. I'll go as far as to say the PS5 is perfect. Except for that wonky base. Why did... I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, maybe it was a packaging thing. Maybe they're like, well, you know, if we sold this with the base attached, then we would pay XXX for having to box it up and ship it. But if we made it to where when they get it, they gotta screw this base on, then we can save X number of dollars. And I bet the conversation went something like that. And whatever the case may have been, it's just goofy. And it's not a problem, but I wanted to point that out. That's the only wonky/goofy thing that I've encountered with this. Otherwise, I love it. You know, it looks nice. I'm here in my YouTube studio, so space is limited. I mean, you know, space is expensive, man. So, you know, I've made room for it, and I can quickly disconnect it using my, you know, the HDMI cable and plug in my Apple TV, because I also use Apple TV here for my Apple Fitness Plus workouts, and that's not on my PlayStation. So if I need to switch between the two, I can. And then I've got my tripod over here for my live streams. Check me out, Govna 706. That's me on PlayStation. So, you know, follow me if you want to, and check out my live streams. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, I've been playing games since Wolfenstein. Actually, yeah, Wolfenstein 3D, and the first online game I played was Doom. And I played Doom with a dial-up modem. You probably don't remember those, but they did. They made that sound when they connected. And after you connected, you were using your phone line to do a 1-versus-1 death match with your opponent. So that was a long time ago, man. I'm old school. But even though I'm old school, man, I can appreciate good build quality. I can appreciate, a few constructive criticisms. And I'm using that word criticism may be perceived as confrontational. So pardon me. But a few constructive points. You know, one thing I would do if I was Sony, I would allow people to utilize an external USB hard drive to play as well as store PS5 games. Because the internal storage, although it's ample for me, and again, I'm not a hardcore gamer, man. I'm super casual now. But for me, it works. But if you're a hardcore gamer and you get every game that comes out and it's PS5, you're probably going to find that you're going to be flipping your games from internal storage to external storage and then flipping them back over to internal when you're trying to play those PS5 games. And, you know, you may be someone that wants the physical disc. And that may be a value add of going with the PS5 with the physical disc versus the digital only. But see, I don't have room for disc. I mean, my space is already limited. I can't stack, even if I just buy 3 games, I can't stack those in here, man. It's going to junk up the space. So, that's one thing I would, but one thing I do applaud is that I'm just using a third-party hard drive. I didn't have to buy anything Sony branded. I'm just using a standard, inexpensive USB external hard drive to accomplish this. So it's very nice. I like it. Again, super intuitive. One small gripe, for most of your multiplayer games, you do have to subscribe to and it's a little bit confusing. They got the PlayStation Now, but then they've got the PlayStation Plus. I think it's the PlayStation Plus. It's for the online play. So if you want to play games online like Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that, you're going to need to have that. But, if you get the annual, it's like $5 a month. But, man, that's still $5 a month. Why couldn't you all have allowed for online play without a cost? That would have been better. But I'm a cheap dude, man. Got to be thrifty. You know, you can't just throw money here and there for subscriptions because it adds up. It's a phenomenon called subscription creep. And I don't like subscription creep. But you know what I do like? I do love the PS5. And I think if you're looking for the best video game experience on the market today, I would say definitely the PS5. And you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order the PS5 and the various accessories online. Comment below, tell me what you think. Ring that bell icon and subscribe to be notified whenever I post another video. See you later. Hey y'all, Captain Irix Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/Irix Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.